How are we supposed to do our duty when the hills are crawling with a cat?
Clive? But if you're here, where the hell is everyone else?
They're all right.
You lot don't do things by halves, do you? Well, at least everyone's still breathing. Now, as for these writings, I'm sorry to say, Clive, but if you had those, you'd be...
Sitting under a pile of rubble, I know.
But we were able to save a few bits and pieces from the ruins, most of which ended up being used to build this place. The more personal items we gave to the next of kin. In the case of Sid's things, that would have been mid.
Then I'll check the workshop.
If Amber and the Lazarus are gone, do you think Mid's ship will ever sail?
This looks like it's from Sid's old diary. But you'll already have read it. I'd better keep looking. What do we have here? Oh. Sid's pipes.
We've had no word from Canva for days. Please tell...
I remember seeing this, Dollins. Sid's best invention. So Sid hid something in Mid's first opus. But what would that be? Perhaps Otto might know.
Well, did you find anything?
Possibly. You wouldn't happen to know what Mid's first opus was?
Opus? That girl's as tone-deaf as a banshee. Unless you mean the orchestrion. She couldn't have been more than, what, 11, 12 when she cobbled that thing together? It surprised us all. Not least her dad. You should have seen how proud he was of them. What's that battered old box have to do with anything?
I think Sid may have hidden something inside.
Those two and their bloody treasure hunts. Half the things in the hideaway were hidden one.
How are we supposed to do our duty when the hills are crawling?
I didn't break it. Well, I didn't.
What didn't you?
Nothing. We didn't break. We definitely didn't break the orchestra. It's except. See?
And you had nothing.
Nope. We just wanted to listen to all the songs at once. So we pressed all the buttons like this.
right.
Ted, can you fix...
No, I mean, yeah. There.
You fixed it! Sid fixed it! He more than fixed it! Yeah! New music!
Never...
They started playing when I removed this.
Well, don't look at me. I can tell you, it's him. Sid showed it to me once and said it was the stuffed dream. Let's just hope it's the stuff ships are made of.
Indeed. Let's see if we can make some...
Just the two I was looking for.
Aye.
Actually, yes.
Dion...
Unless you've another word for stood up. He did have the decency to leave a message with Obelisk before commandeering one of his dinghies. Should we go after him?
No, we're not the Prince's keepers.
I'd rather he did so in bed. Much like yours, I suspect. Otto told me what happened in Canver.
Though I may be some...
Then at least try to...
And if that fails?
Every moment I waste here, the further the... ship sails. I have to get back.
Cole said it was an army of Akashi.
All right, Blackthorn told me you helped him. Speaking of which...
Worried about him.
Afraid so. It's a bit of a funny one, this, but... I saved this posh knob while I was out on a mission, and he gave me so, obviously, I show it to Blackthorn, thinking he'll be impressed, only for him to go white as try as I might, I can't for the life of me work out what could have got... And seeing as how Blackthorn opens up when you're around, I thought...
I'd speak to him. Well, I suppose...
Cheers, Clark.
I'll be sure to pay him a visit as...
All right, I'll meet you by the forge then.
She can't keep this up.
What's happened?
Taya's busy working herself into an early grave. Since the arrival of her latest patient, I've tried offering to see to him in her stead. Clive, she hasn't left the infirmary in days. Will you talk to her? Order her to her chambers if that's what it takes.
I know better than to order Taya to do it.
Thank...
Well, Taya, Rodriguez won't. We all admire your dedication, but you do need to rest.
I will. Until then, we owe him that much.
Who is he?
Someone from my past. Someone who... It won't be much longer. The crystal's curse, if I had the tears, I could ease his passing. But without them, we've nothing that will touch the agony.
How would tears help this man?
Not my tears. Tears of mercy.
You wouldn't, Taya. Surely. There must be something we can do for it.
Sometimes an easy death is the greatest kindness we can offer. You do well to remember that, Rodrigue.
We have all the ingredients we need for Alicia Balwam. It needs to be fresh. I can make the draft if you can bring me.
Just tell me what you need.
There is a species of venom weepings. Bring me one of their eyes. Preserve it as best you can, but avoid contact with the tears. I'll make sure the other ingredients are ready.
Thank you, Clive.
If Amber and the Lazarus had gone.
Sid! Heard you were in Canva fetching young men.
The realm's crops are all being harvested early.
Sid?
Vaguely.
I'm afraid so. I was able to get most of the Morgan. I fear the soil here does. However,
I can't wait.
I'm going to marry the Morganbeards. With Morbles are possessed of a highly choleric temperament. The fire which drives them appears to be maintained by an abundance. I believe that by grafting a Morble vine to a Morganbeard, the appendage's wealth of the endeavor, I assure you, is scientifically sound. I simply need a vine to prove the theory. That is correct. As for the Morble, why...
How timely.
Well, I shan't keep you any longer.
He's a surly soaker. Who cares?
Bloody hell, Clive. Not this again. Oh, ain't you got better things to do with your time?
That remains to be seen. August tells me he showed you a ring, and that the sight of it clearly upset you.
Come on, mate. Bottling it up ain't gonna help no one. If it weren't the ring, and it was something I...
It was the... It brought back some unhappy memories, that's all.
Memories of what?
There are things we'd all rather leave behind, Blackthorn. But sometimes it helps to talk about them.
And sometimes it doesn't. Is that so hard to understand?
Don't be like that.
Fine. If it'll get you off my back. That ring you flashed was the work of Zoltan. We apprenticed together.
You've never mentioned him before.
Why would I? Ain't seen him in decades, and the last time I did, we almost came to block the ring, brought it all back. I could tell it was one of his the moment our Bastards improved, though. More than I thought possible. How things will work.
So it was a nice ring. Worth a few...
It matters, because engraving metal's a nightmare, and I've got no bloody idea how he managed it. The fact is, I couldn't make anything even half that detailed.
So what?
I'm the Hideaway's master craftsman. I'm not stealing a living at some backwater village forge. My armor keeps you lot safe, and my swords keep you dangerous. As far as I'm concerned, every swing of my hammer's another blow struck in the name of our cause. So I put my heart in, because the curse breakers deserve better than second best. And I refuse to be shown up by the likes of Zoltan.
Very well. Why don't we go and pay him a visit?
I doubt he'd be too happy to see me.
Then just this once. Make peace with being second best. Swallow your pride. And focus all your energies on the task at hand. Keeping the curse breakers, provided you can do that, you'll hear no complaints from me. But if you can't, and it's going to distract you, we need...
What'd you say, Blackthorn? And it's not like you'll be going alone.
All right.
Magic. So, Where do you reckon old what's-his-name is?
In Dravost, my old village. He won't have left.
Dravost, eh? Just north of the fields of Carava. Got that, Clive? Meet us at Dravost, and I'll make sure Blackthorn don't get cold.
Good luck with that.
I were right, Clive. My dad had it all. It's out.
He'd be proud of you, Mid. His writings may have helped, but this achievement is all yours. Can we catch them?
The Ainea is one of the largest, fastest vessels ever built. And it won't help she has the wind at her back. Any other ship would be hard-pressed to keep pace with her, let alone reel her in. But this isn't any other ship. This is the Enterprise! And the world's never seen anything like my dad's engine.
It certainly hasn't.
Clive, what do you know of Barnabas Tharm?
Only what the bards sing. That he sailed to Ash from southern lands. That it was his mastery of the blade which won him the throne. And that his sword, Odin's sword, can sever the very threads of creation. But don't lose any sleep over a last tilt. We'll do what we must to survive.
What we must.
The light!
I thought this cove was meant to be hidden.
Mid! Company!
Eh?
We'll hold
hold them off until the ship is ready. But hurry!
Bollocks! All hands! Man your stations!
Everyone with me? Here they come.
Behind me, Lord Rosfield. I'll take care of these fuckers.
About that offer, Cav? How are we doing, Mid? I thought you said that ship was fast! Old? I haven't felt this alive in 20 summers! Come on, then! Which of you lot fancies meeting Ogre Killer next?
I thought it was called Heartbreaker.
Stay down!
Sounds like the clappers, you could. With bills to pay, and I'll be damned if I'm going first.
That was easy enough.
All right, you lousy lot. Get your asses on board. She's ready to sail.
You heard the captain?
Clive?
But I thought he was...
Confounded. Then it is as I feared. Sleipnir is no man, but a creation of Odin.
Phoenix's fiery fundament. Have you no normal enemies? Up for another round?
Of course we are. Right, Lord Rosfield?
My boy, there was a time people called me the Executioner. Or was it my axe? No matter, heads will roll all the same.
Mate! New plan! You leave! We follow!
Follow? Swimming, are you? Oh, bugger me! Weigh anchor! Engines dead slow ahead!
Have care, my friends. 'Tis not blood that runs through Morgan's veins. These foes will not fall easily, but they will fall.
Like oaks before a woodman's axe. Good thing I brought one!
How long are we meant to keep this up?
As long as it takes. Unless you have a better idea.
Well, I've already killed at least 5 of the bastards. Fuck it! Let's do the lot!
Should we make for the ship?
Not yet. Wait for my signal.
In your own time, Clive!
Right, grab for it! Now, mate!
All right, engine full ahead! And hold on tight!
What do you want?
That's quite a mess you've made. And wholly unnecessary. You are my offering to Mythos. I would not see you damaged.
Now back to your stations! Every bell spent treading water puts another league between us and the galleon.
I don't suppose Mid has a spare engine? Since you rose from the grave, my fortunes have plummeted. Are you absolutely certain of this quest of yours, Clive? The foes you face are as terrible as they are numerous.
Aye. And they'd have us live and die on their terms, which should answer your question.
Ah. You have that same stubborn look as your father did when he set his mind to something. On the battlefield, I am but a single axe. A deadly one, mind, but a single one nonetheless. Yet what you require is 1,000, and I believe my old friend in Brandalar can provide them. Take care, Clive. I have many more tales of your father's exploits to share. And I cannot very well do that if you're dead. Again.
Good luck, Uncle. And may fair winds attend you.
As for you, Joshua, take care.
I shall do my best, Uncle.
Farewell, my nephews. When next you see me, it shall be with an army at my back. Oh, oh, there. Oh, oh, oh. Cheerio! Oh, yeah. Do keep up, my boy.
Well, we can't have him showing us up now, can we?
We would never hear the end of it.
Great God of mercy. All this. What have I done?
My lord. Between here and Waloed, but but any ship heading north has to round Zemeckis and put through the Narrow. Maintain our current bearing north-northeast, and we'll catch the Black Galleon before she vanishes again.
What's to prevent her from circling around Ash from the south?
With these winds in those waters, it'd taken forever and a fortnight to reach Stonehenge.
Mid knows what she's talking about, Clive. Better than any of us lot, anyway. I say we do as she tells.
Sails on the horizon.
She's ours. Look alive, boys! Full ahead! And keep those furnaces fed!
Aye, aye!
Do you feel that?
Jill.
All hands! Battle stations! Let's see what this girl can do.
Where one leads, so does the other follow. The bond of consciousness which joins them condemning both to the same fate. Yet my every attempt to strike it from their hearts serves only to tighten its hold. Fascinating. But then, there is naught my blade cannot sever.
Great Gregor's gosh!
One of us.
Hard a port! Heads down, you brutes! And brace for impact!
It's now or never.
I'll find her.
Bloody hell! Hard a starboard!
Where did you hide her, Barnabas? Nice try.
Catch him alive!
Hold on. I'm coming. For both of you.
Jill!
You came.
Get back!
Clive, how did you...
I'll explain later. Hands. Can you walk?
Out of here I can.
Stand still!
Phoenix. Are you not the dominant of fire? I see naught before me but a guttering flame.
punished then.
Can you go on?
I think so. But to where?
What did you do to Joshua?
The Phoenix? Oh, I expect he will survive. This consciousness in which you coil your feeble souls is grown thick with desperation. And thus has my master turned to my blade. The world will soon be painted in black. And all that live shall gather in death's autumn wake.
Not if we remove the cause of this misery. Not if we destroy the last of the Mother Crystals and restore balance to the world.
Come. Do you truly think it's so simple? The blight is inevitable. Not even the Almighty might stop its endless march. Your efforts will avail us naught. Naught, that is, but suffering. You must embrace the truth, Mythos. Accept your place with the Lord.
Keep it. As long as there's a chance, there's a choice.
Ever led astray by your blind resolve. Now, it is time you learn the inevitability of your divine fate. However much it may hurt.
Get as far away as you can.
Clive, no.
Trust me, Jill.
We don't have to do this!
Oh, but we do. If only to remind you of your duty.
short time since our last meeting, you have grown much. Yet as a vessel, I fear my lord will still find you lacking. This fire and fury, and for what? Stopping the blight. A foolish notion fed to you by a foolish man. How dare you? You know naught of this world nor of our place in it. If our fates were so easily rewritten, we would all be gods. I have seen enough. If reason cannot sway you, there are other means of persuasion that might. Tell me. Show me. I shall cut you free. Cast off your chains. You're good. Defend yourself. You will assume the mantle you've been given. And thus is the light of hope severed.